Good morning, my friends. I'm Sylvia, the crafty old lady. Today I'm working on day 13 of our junk journal, July 2024, and the prompt is light. And I didn't want to just put down a light source and that be the end of it, because I really couldn't think of something. I mean, I could put the sun, some stars, a moon, but I've done that kind of thing before. And then as I was flipping through my cut up and collage book, I found this beautiful sunflower, and I'm going to use the sunflower to represent my light source. Many of you may know this already, but I never knew this until I started growing sunflowers a couple of years ago, that they always face east no matter where you plant them. The front of the flowers are going to be facing east. So if you want to be able to see the front of your flowers from your windows, you need to plant them on the west side of your house. We planted ours on the east side of the house, and you couldn't see the fronts of them from our east windows, and but anybody walking towards the house could see the tops of them over the fence, and it was beautiful. Even though we couldn't see them from our windows, we had to go into our neighbor's yard to see the fronts of them, but they were beautiful, and we still plant them every year. But unfortunately this year, chipmunks ate the little tiny seedlings before they ever, could do anything. So we have a few in a pot, but that's it. But I would really love to be known as the sunflower house. And I think we would have to plant about 1 million sunflower seeds to get that, because the chipmunks are just eating them up like crazy this year. So anyway, what I want to do is find a background for this, and I'm just going to place my sunflower on top of it, and maybe a little quote about sunflowers on the bottom. I've decided to use this pink background with gold foiled stars on it, and that's just another light source there. So what I think I'm going to do is use a little Fabri-Tac to get this down. And then we'll glue our sunflower on top of that. And of course, it's not going to come out. Yeah, we had a lovely visit with our daughter yesterday at her house, and we did take her out to a few places. She wanted to go to, there's 2 little parks in her town, and we had a little picnic and went to some stores. She picked out a little Minnie and Mickey Mouse to send to her niece and nephew that have recently moved, and actually they just moved on Friday and today is Monday. Actually it's July 1st, so this is actually the first day of Junk Journal July, so you should be seeing this today. So anyway, I am going to carefully get this on here. I think I'll put it down at the bottom. I kind of want to have the stem, but then some of the leaves are going to be cut off slightly on the bottom, but I think that'll be okay. And then I'll put my quote at the top. So I need to get I think I'm going to use this glue. It's going to take a little while to come down because it's almost empty, and then oh, I think it's coming. All right, so that was fast. Let's see how we can do on this. This has got a lot of little tiny tips. So do you grow sunflowers? If so, did you notice that they always face east? I didn't know that. I don't think every flower does that. I think it's mostly just sunflowers. I think all plants do kind of grow towards the east. I don't know, but I haven't noticed any of our other flowers only facing east. But, there might be others that I just don't know about. I don't want to get glue on places where I don't want glue. I probably will end up putting more glue on this as we go along. after I get it down, because I have a feeling it's just not going to stick good on the edges, because I'm not getting it on the edges. I'm just worried about all these little tiny things here. Oh boy, I think I'm going to go ahead and get it stuck down, because otherwise it's going to start sticking to itself like it is right now. Alright, and unfortunately I don't know how not to get glue everywhere. If you know how, tell me. And let's see, that should be up. This is going to take a while to dry. Uh-oh, this needs to move up, and so does this. Oh boy, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. But I think it is sticking okay. Ugh, see that? There's a wrinkle right there. Oh boy. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Ugh, I don't like all these glue messes, though. There is a little wrinkle right here, too. I think we'll survive. I do think we will survive. There's a lot of glue right there and here. Wrinkle. Ugh. Oh well. It still looks pretty. Let's get that little tip cut off. And as you can see, I didn't get my stem all the way to the bottom, which is kind of annoying. But it'll do. Alright, so I'm going to look up a quote about sunflowers and glue it down. Maybe I'll type it this time. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I found this little quote by Helen Keller. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. It's what sunflowers do. So we're just going to put this right up at the top. I think I'll maybe round the corners and ink around it. And that'll be it. And I think I'll just cut my little... Actually, maybe I'll just put my number right here. What number did I say it was? 13. I think my numbers are small enough to do that. Maybe not. Not right there, but I think I will put them right here in black ink, as I usually do. And hopefully I don't screw this up, because I don't want to type that out again. My typewriter's very old and very temperamental. Oh well, that's going to have to be good enough. I don't know how to keep them straight sometimes. Let's cut this off right in about here. And I think I will also just kind of cut this off like this here. And maybe I'm not going to round the corners, because I don't want to ruin it. And sometimes my corner rounder doesn't work too well. So I'm going to get this ink, my sepia, and I'm just going to kind of edge it a little bit. And let's see, a little bit more here. We're not having such a beautiful day today. I'm glad yesterday was really pretty. Oh, I think I have to cut off a little bit more, actually. There. Probably not straight. Oh, jeez. So that we could take Bethany to the parks. Alright, so there we go. I think I'm going to put this down with tape, because I always make such a gluey mess. And I will move this out of the way so you can just kind of see what I'm doing. Not really that big of a deal. I'm sure you've seen this lots of times before. This is how we're doing this. And Sometimes the backing does not want to come off no matter what you do. Like on this one. Yep, okay, that worked. We'll get this on here. Very simple layout, although I have to say that it was not simple cutting this out. It took quite a while. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. I almost said you cannot see the flowers. Let's start over again. Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. It's what sunflowers do, by Helen Keller. Which is kind of weird, seeing as she couldn't see the sunflowers or the shadows. But she could feel it in her face, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Stay happy, healthy, safe, and strong. And then tomorrow we will be coming back for the weather. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what to do for the weather. Bye-bye.